So let's talk about it. Willie Taylor from Day 26, his wife went on Instagram and basically said that he left his children and her, and he's out of town because he needed a break. So that started the trend. He went on Instagram Live and he was like, I felt like I needed to go because if I stayed, then he would have possibly been dead. He actually left because he felt like that was gonna save his life. Minnie, what is your thoughts on that? Could a nigga just up and leave because he need a break from you and the 4 kids?
Ooh, listen, okay, so mental illness is really serious, right? I have to say that. Like, mental issues are serious. Depression is serious. Like, I've never noticed how serious it is until like being an adult. Like, okay, people kill themselves over depression. Like, I used to always have that mindset, like, you can just be happy. Like, you can just tell yourself you're happy or whatever. And it's really not like that or whatever. And, it's understandable that people tend to sometimes do need a break. That's very understandable. But when you have responsibilities, right, as far as your kids, it is hard to take a break. I just hate the fact where it's okay for a man to just get up and say, I need a break, but women don't have that same luxury or whatever. Like, it's all how you go about the situation or whatever, because who knows what he's going on in his world. But from what social media is giving us, it seemed like he just got up and go. It was no conversation with his wife. It was nothing planned out. It was nothing or whatever. He just, I need a break. I'm about to go. Like, no, you need to have a conversation with your wife. Y'all need to put something in play or whatever. I don't even know what is the right answer. Like, is it okay for him to take a break from his regular life? Is that okay? Because if a woman was supposed to do it, she would be considered all these things. Like how do you even play that? Like, whenever, even for a woman, how can a woman even get up and say, I need a break from all that I'm going through when she have kids? Like, how does that even look for us? That's my real question. How does it even look? Like, it is what he did was wrong, or was it even like, I really don't know if it was wrong or right. I just don't like that man. It's okay. It's like, it's so easy for a man to just get up and go, but for women, we don't have that same luxury.
Yeah, I think mental illness is really important, and it's something that's very serious. But I don't know. I don't want this to become a trend where men are using mental illness as a way for abandonment, to abandon their family, to abandon their responsibilities. And this is not to say that, he wasn't going through any mental problems, but I just also remember Safari saying the same thing. Oh, I need, it's my mental health. I'm going through depression or postpartum, whatever he was saying, male postpartum. And it's like, he could really be going through that, but let's not use that as just an excuse to get out of doing their responsibilities, men responsibilities. And also, if you need a break, then you coordinate the break. And in return, because you got your break, are you gonna now take on all the responsibilities and give your wife a break too? Because that is what a real break is. It's coordinated. If you just sit there and just say, you know what, I'm done, I'm getting my stuff and I'm leaving, that is called abandoning your responsibilities. And that right there isn't right. And it's not fair for his wife, because I'm sure that lady is tired too. And
exactly.
if he's tired, then what do he think she is?
And that's my whole thing. Is like, everyone deserve a break. Honestly, I used to, like, when people be like, oh, I need a break from my kids before I had a child. I'm like, how the hell you need a break from your child? But I need a break. I be needing a break. And then it's like, in my relationship, I feel like we have that understanding where sometimes we do need a break or whatever. So it's like, if I tell him, like Carnival that just passed, I'm like, listen, babe, this entire weekend, I'm going out. I'm doing me. You got to keep the kids. It's a coordination. He totally understand that I needed that break, but I didn't do absolutely nothing. Now it's his turn, and I'm going to have to understand, like, sometimes adults do need a moment to themselves. But like you said, Lizzie, it's all about coordination, especially if you have responsibilities.
Yeah.
I think both of you guys said that very well. I don't know, because sometimes a caption doesn't really tell the whole story. So he may have had that conversation with her, like, listen, this ain't working out. We're arguing for the kids. I need a break. Da 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 da. But how long does that break look for him? You know, are you gone from the home for a month and leaving that break that you need for her to handle by herself? Like, I'm sure kids, especially if you have younger kids, that can be a lot. Or did he communicate that and she was like, yeah, go get your stuff, and now she's regretting letting him take that long of a break? We don't know the backstory, but I feel like once somebody says, like, I needed to go because I could have eventually, you know, lost my life if I stayed in that situation, then we should give that person some type of sympathy. Like you guys said, mental health is very, very serious.